This is the College Gamers Podcast for November 9th, 2015. Hello, everyone. I am Mike, and I am joined, as usual, by my good friend, Taftinator.
What's up?
So, how are you, Taft? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I am doing excellent. Are you excited for tomorrow?
I am very excited for tomorrow. I got to go to work tomorrow, get my check, cash it, and go buy Fallout 4.
Fallout 4. Super excited. Have you read any of the early reviews?
No, I've been avoiding as much just that way I can discover it for myself. I already have it pre-ordered, so I'm definitely going to get it, and the reviews won't change my mind.
I gotcha. I've read some of the reviews. Do you mind if I tell you? Spoil something? No spoilers.
No spoilers, but you can tell me what the thoughts are.
I've from what the few I've read, the general consensus seems to be it's placed in between New Vegas and 3. So you have to remember that Bethesda made 3, and I think Obsidian were the ones who made New Vegas.
Yeah,
and I think Obsidian stuck to the original game's like kind of quirky fun. When I think it wasn't Fallout 3 had a more serious atmosphere.
The Fallout 3 was pretty dark.
Was it?
Like this game's been out for a while, so I'm not blowing anybody's mind when I say you literally sit there and watch your father die.
That's really dark.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really hope they stick to that quirkiness of New Vegas.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. From what I've seen, it looks like they will.
Yeah.
Like when they first showed it, they had him wearing a bunch of like random funny stuff. Like they had the main character wearing a cocktail dress, and it was a dude. So I think they might stick to that.
I'm hoping so. Well, I'm super excited. I'm not gonna let myself buy it. I'm probably gonna get it tonight. I'm just gonna be like, whatever. I'll blow the money on it. It's gonna be the best game. It's gonna be the game of the year or something.
It's gonna definitely be in the running.
Definitely, but I'm not gonna let myself play it until Thanksgiving break. I can't do that.
Come on, Mike. You're gonna want to play it. You're gonna be sitting there. You're gonna hear me talk about it, and you're gonna want to play it.
It's gonna be hard to hear, but
I'm gonna go out of my way to talk to you about it.
Freaking school. I'm gonna be so swamped this week and everything. Well, let's you ready to let's just hop into the news because we have a lot. BlizzCon was this weekend, so we are just covered in it's my weekends. Yeah. Man, that Blizzard news.
I'm gonna let you take the reins on news this week. I got some stuff, but I'm sure you got a ton from BlizzCon.
Hold up, Taft. I know you got stuff, but let me finish. I'm gonna let you finish it in a second. I don't know the actual quote. All right, here we go. Breaking news. All right, well, let's open up today. Actually, I kind of skipped an intro thing I want to talk about. This little quick reminder. Star Trek is getting a new TV series.
Really?
Yes. It premieres in 2017.
That'll be cool. I was never a huge Star Trek fan of the TV series and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I love the new movies and I like some of the older movies.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be cool to see how they do that modern take on it with the TV series.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it because it looks. I mean, I love the original series. I watched the original series, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I laugh at the more serious parts. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. But let's jump into the game news because that's what we're all here to hear, right? So let's open up with Witcher is getting a movie. So Taft, you're a big fan of Witcher. You've read the books, actually, right? I
read the first book and half of the second one.
Would you go and see the Witcher movie on opening night?
I'd have to see some of the trailers and see a little bit more about it, but if you were to asking me right now, yeah, I'd go see it. Probably not opening night though. I'm not I don't have that much faith in it to where I'd.
Yeah. Well, apparently there is actually a television series, and there's already a movie according to Wikipedia. But apparently the movie is just some sort of edit of the TV series.
Yeah. A lot of the Witcher stuff that we're getting here in America has actually already happened a lot in Poland because it's a whole book series in Poland that's really popular.
But we're getting all the games, right?
Poland's getting the games and stuff too, but
yeah. But I mean, they're not a game ahead of us.
Oh no. We're caught up with them for everything basically, except for they just get books and TV, basically every other media but video games before us.
Yeah. Well, this is going to lead me into something I'm even more excited about. We got a Warcraft movie trailer this weekend.
And you just showed me that right before we started recording this, and it looks awesome.
It honestly looks pretty sweet. I'm so excited for this movie. When is it coming out? It's coming out, I believe, June 10th, 2016. So originally they had to move it from March 2016 to avoid Star Wars.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I mean, like, dude, when Star Wars hits, the world's gonna stop.
Yeah, no, I already have my ticket to that.
Oh, I forgot you pre-ordered them.
Yeah,
that's awesome. But I'm not a big fan of seeing movies opening night because I don't like a packed theater. But I think this is the movie I will see opening night.
See, when it comes to like Star Wars and stuff like that, I'm perfectly okay with that because everyone there is going to love Star Wars as much as I do.
That's true.
And they're going to respect it and they're going to be silent or else I will stab them with my lightsaber.
Yeah, well, I can't handle rowdy neighbors.
I just want to talk real quick about how there's so many video games getting movies right now.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed getting a movie, right?
Assassin's Creed, Witcher, and WoW are all three getting movies.
That's pretty cool.
With top-of-the-line actors in them as well. Well, I don't know so much about Witcher because that's kind of just being brought up. But
do you think they're going to stick with, was it Polish? Where is The Witcher from?
Poland.
Poland? Do you think they're going to stick with a Polish cast?
No. Not at all. They're going to go Western cast. But they might record in Poland or something. I don't know. But they're definitely going to keep with regular cast, like, because they're trying to sell this in America. But what do you think about this, Mike? Like, not many video games do very well as movies.
That's true. Do we have any examples from the past?
Lara Croft's movies are actually some of the lowest rated movies on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Wait, she was originally a game, right?
Huh?
She was originally a game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And but the one movie that got turned into a video game that I really enjoyed actually was the Doom movie.
I didn't see that. When did that come out?
A long time ago. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. Like, especially towards the end, they had this really cool scene where it went into the first person that you would get during Doom.
Yeah.
And it went to like the bloodiness and the gore.
Oh, I remember that. I did see a trailer for that. It's all in first person.
The very end of it is.
Oh, the very end of it.
Most of the movie's not.
I see.
But the very end of it is, and it's really cool.
Gosh, I saw that part, and I wouldn't want a movie completely first person.
Yeah. They also changed up some stuff. Yeah, no. They're doing that though. But they also changed up some stuff like story-wise because instead of demons, it's like a zombie virus kind of thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which was a cool twist on it. And it takes away from Doom, but it made it more it made it less nonsensical, I guess you could say, because it's hard to make a movie about demons and it not turn into something really creepy.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, isn't Doom aren't those supposed to be like scary?
They are, but the movie wasn't. The movie was supposed to be an action game, not a horror game.
I gotcha.
And it was creepy. I mean, not game movie, but it was creepy.
Yeah,
but it wasn't horrifying.
I see. Yeah. I'm really hoping this isn't gonna work. You know how like every game about a movie turns out pretty terrible. I really hope it doesn't work the other way around. I hope movies about games are pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we do have multiple ones from the past that haven't done very well though.
That's true.
It's because I feel like it's because you get to control the game.
Yeah.
Whereas you don't get to control the movie. You're in the game. The story of the game is required to draw you in.
Yeah.
And make you want to make decisions instead of drawing you in to see what these people do.
Yeah. Well, do you think people don't take video game movies as seriously?
I think they very initially are like, oh, it's a video game movie, it's going to suck. So they don't do as well in box offices and stuff either.
That might be a deterrent.
Honestly, though, I do think that out of these three, I'm not sure about Witcher because it's the most you have to make decisions. You get your own decisions.
That's true. But they might stick to the book.
They might, yeah, which would be really smart.
Or they'll have a movie where they rent out the whole cinema and people watch the first part and be like, okay, if you want this to happen, go to cinema A or B.
That'd be pretty funny.
That would be...
No, but if they stuck to the book, they'd be prequels to the game, which would be really cool. They wouldn't have to go off what happened in the games.
That'd be pretty nice. That'd be pretty great.
But I'm really I think WoW is gonna struggle with it a little bit. Not necessarily struggle, but they're gonna do better than Witcher will.
Yeah.
One, because they're WoW.
That's true.
Two, because this trailer looks really awesome. And I think they're gonna focus more on the action, not the story, which is gonna be smart for them.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm very as the huge Assassin's Creed fanboy that I am, I'm going to go into that movie, going to criticize it and critique it a lot, but I'm still thinking it's going to do really well.
Do we know when like what the story behind the movie is?
No, they've been very secretive about it.
I saw an article this week about some images released from the set. It was a picture of a sword. Did you see those?
No, I did, but I didn't look at them.
I don't.
I have them right now, like currently on my computer, like to go look at them. I just haven't looked at them yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they might be from the game. I don't know.
Maybe.
I really don't know.
But yeah, like the actor they got plays Magneto.
Yeah.
The older and younger Magneto.
Yeah.
So he's really good.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah. He's a great actor.
The newer X-Men movies?
Yeah, the newer X-Men movie, he plays young Magneto.
Oh, dude, I like him.
Yeah. And so I'm really hyped for this. And the fact that Assassin's Creed isn't incredibly make your own choice.
Yeah.
Also the fact that it's not based off of a game, it's based off of that universe. As in,
so it's going to be independent of the games.
It's going to be canon for the universe. As in, like, say how like it's going to take place, this isn't when, but it could take place between Ezio's story and Connor's story.
Yeah.
And it be completely independent of each one of those and have some effect on what happened, maybe, but it's not going to be tied into a game very specifically.
I gotcha. Well, let's move on because we have a buttload of BlizzCon news today.
Yeah.
Taft, you want to take the reins here?
Actually, I'm gonna let you go because you got a lot of stuff. I'm gonna let you get some of your stuff out the way.
All right, here we go. Let's start off with a game I'm very excited to play, Overwatch. And Blizzard, if you're listening, I'm still waiting for my beta. I'm waiting for my beta invite. Let me play, man. So we learned a lot about Overwatch this weekend during BlizzCon. Especially, it's coming to PS4 and Xbox One.
Really?
Yes. In fact, they were saying that from the start, this game was intentionally made for console.
That's going to be really cool. I'll actually play it now.
Well, here's the thing. Up till now, it's been kind of assumed that it was going to go free to play.
Yeah.
But at GameStop pre-orders are showing prices of $60.
Oh no.
So, well, here's the thing.
You actually have to pay for a game. No.
What are you gonna do? Well, here's the thing. They might be going the Heroes of the Storm route where it's free, but they have a $45 starter pack.
What?
So it's possible that when you buy the game, you're not just buying a game, but you're buying a starter pack of some kind. Maybe a bunch of skins or something along those lines.
Okay.
But they have released skins in the game, so we know there's probably going to be some sort of microtransaction or something along those lines. But if you buy the game, it's possible you might get them for free. But I'm assuming it's probably going to be microtransactions to get skins. But yeah, starter price on PC is $40. So yeah, it's cheaper for PC.
Yeah, of course it is.
That's a win.
But I mean, it's Blizzard. They're trying to appease their PC fans.
Yeah, well, that's what was so strange to me. They announced that it was console focused, or like it was initially made for consoles, which was really strange because a lot of their following is on console.
They have a cult following on PC, so I think it's kind of
PC is what I meant, not console.
Yeah, they have a cult following on PC, so I think it's kind of smart for them to try and break away into that console area.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, they have been expanding a lot lately. Like Hearthstone has gone, mobile, so that was a bit really, they really exploded like in their hands, I guess, a little bit. Like it just everywhere now.
Yeah, they just have so much cash, they don't know what to do. They're like Scrooge McDuck diving into a pool of money.
Yeah, I walk around LSU campus and I see people playing all the time.
Yeah,
especially Hearthstone. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm not too bummed that I have to pay for Overwatch. I mean, I'm okay with supporting like a Blizzard game because I know they're always great.
Exactly. It's like, that's
I'm biased though.
People it aggravates me when people are like, I can't believe I have to pay for this game. Well, I mean, they put work into it. Like, it's a person's job to make this game. Of course they're going to want to get paid for it. Like,
they have to get something out of it. Eventually big titles, if you don't pay for it, there's a microtransaction somewhere.
Exactly. And it's like, come on, just suck up the $60 now instead of having to pay like $100 later.
Yeah, well, what's really awesome is that we talked about a few episodes back, we talked about Hearthstone's earnings of like $1 billion or something.
Yeah.
The thing about that game, you don't have to pay. So their games are so good. People don't have to pay money, but they do anyway.
Yeah, because they want to get those extra things that aren't necessarily pay to win, but they're just like extra tiny things that make it more fun for the player.
Exactly. So like, oh man, I'm so excited for Overwatch. The only thing though, I don't believe consoles and PC can play together. So
I did see something about that. I didn't read that article.
yeah,
Well, I did. I skimmed it.
I see.
I think that they were saying like they haven't shown signs of it playing or something like that. Like they haven't. I think they might have said that they're not. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm really, really hoping that you and I, Taft, can play together sometime.
That'd be fun.
We need to play something.
We do. We need to actually play something.
Here's the storm. Oh no, man, we need like a game night, like we said.
We do.
Anyway, moving on. Speaking of Hearthstone earlier, so like, gosh, it was what, like one of our first episodes together. We talked about Hearthstone and a hint of a co-player, like a co-op mode, right?
I want to say that was actually like our second or third episode we ever did.
I know, right? Well, so something came to light actually this week. It closes today on the 9th, so I'm really sad I didn't get to play it. But there is Tav, you remember Tavern Brawl mode? You don't play Hearthstone, but
No.
there's a mode called Tavern Brawl where they shift the rules of the game up and kind of like, mix things up. So maybe you like start with max mana or something. So this week they actually had a co-op mode as the Tavern Brawl.
Really?
Yeah. And like, so a lot of the audio files that they found back in August showed up in the game.
Nice.
So a lot of people are hoping that this is kind of a beta for co-op mode in the future. And I think it's gotten a lot of good. I haven't seen anything bad about it.
Yeah, give the people a little bit of taste of what they're gonna get.
Yeah.
later.
And like, they're probably testing like, oh, will this work? Or will this like make people overpowered? Or how will players be able to communicate in the game?
Yeah, just like any normal beta test, find the bugs, what works and what doesn't work.
Well, it's really convenient because they can just like pop in for a week, see how it goes. And if it doesn't work, they never go back to it.
And pop out. And it wasn't a closed beta or anything like that. It was just for people who play this.
Exactly. And especially co-op for the first time. I'm sure they got lots of people playing.
I'm sure they just probably saw some like record numbers.
So Tap, have you ever played Hearthstone?
Yeah. Remember I played with you and Cammy one time?
Oh yeah. You still play it at all?
Nope. Haven't touched it since.
No? We should play sometime.
I mean, it's not because it's not a fun game. It's actually very fun. I'm never sitting there like, hey, I'm going to play some Hearthstone. Like,
play some Hearthstone. Yeah.
I don't ever really bring my charger to school.
That sounds like a problem.
It doesn't. Cause
for your phone or for your laptop?
My laptop.
Oh,
and so my laptop can actually, despite what happened last week, can actually hold battery pretty well. And so I don't know, like I just don't ever bring it because I'm always sitting there doing something else on it, and I don't feel like running my battery completely down because my battery just drains when I'm playing a game.
I got you. Well, we're 20 minutes into the podcast, and it hasn't died yet, so we'll see how well it goes for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got something real quick.
Oh, you want to dive in?
Before we get too far away for me to pull it back to this.
Okay.
How we were talking about microtransactions earlier. Rainbow Six Siege. I know we talked about this a little bit last week. You just kind of mentioned it, how they're talking about how they're going to do microtransactions.
Yeah.
Or it might have been 2 weeks ago. But so they've actually come out and said like now like yeah, they're definitely going to have microtransactions, and the way that they're going to do it is going to be incredibly similar to what's that game? CS:GO.
Yeah. Oh, as in like buy weapon skins and things?
It's going to be solely weapon skins.
Solely weapon skins.
So it's not going to be anything pay to win or anything like that. And it's going to be nice because you can actually a lot of the weapon skins and stuff like that are going to be bought with Renown.
What's Renown? Are those space points for Microsoft?
What?
Oh, space Microsoft player points. What are they called?
Oh, no. I know what you're talking about. No.
Alien currency?
No, they are wait, are you talking about the stuff on Xbox?
Yeah, Xbox Live Marketplace.
No.
It's some weird currency that like never rounds to the right number that you need.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
No, they ditched that? Hold up.
I have
no, they have like this point system, right?
For achievements and stuff?
No, for like buying things digitally. Am I crazy?
I'm pretty sure you're crazy.
All right. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. All right, you continue. I'm going to look this up.
Okay. But they're used to, you can use Renown, which Renown is basically just like earning gold in a game basically.
Okay.
Like you can you get it when you play stuff, or it's like experience. And it's not like you can buy it with real world money, but you don't have to. Like you can earn it throughout the game.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They might have picked that up from what is it, Payday.
Yeah. But at the same time, you can also, to get the better skins, like the premium skins, you have to buy Rainbow Six credits.
And how do you? Oh, you can buy those
straight cash.
Okay.
And 600 of those is the exact equivalent to $4.99.
Interesting. Do you know how much weapons are going to cost?
Nope, they haven't talked about that. I'm sure it's going to be varying.
Yeah.
And I hope they do something similar to where it's related to like people, like players and stuff make them.
I see.
On like a website or something like that. And it transfers it over to the game, which would be really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the way that you earn renown, because you can't earn Rainbow Six points, you have to buy those.
Okay.
The way that you earn renown is by what you can win a match, you can lose a match. Either way, you get renowned.
Okay. I'm assuming when you win, you get more.
Oh yeah, definitely. When you get a kill, when you get an assist, reviving teammates.
Jeez, so just playing the game, you can get
playing matches, watching tutorials.
That's interesting.
And or completing a daily challenge.
So do you have any numbers, like how much?
No, they haven't given any numbers for that.
All right,
but
I see.
The interesting thing though is that there's actually a way to lose renown if you kill your fellow teammates.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so you better watch your shots. Like,
I see. Is Team Fire always on in that game?
I would assume so, because it's a game that would probably rely on that, like you not shooting your players.
I see. Good. So team based.
Exactly.
I gotcha. By the way, Microsoft points. They're called Microsoft points, and they're a thing.
You don't earn those though.
No, but you buy them, right?
Oh yeah, I was thinking you were talking like you earn them.
No, Microsoft wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I was like, there's no points in what you earn. Okay.
No, they're like the space points. They're like never. They never round to what you need.
Never. And it's the most aggravating thing. I think I have like 2 cents worth of Microsoft points right now.
So annoying.
Which is nice though, because that's straight 2 cents.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
That's 2 pennies in my pocket if I ever could possibly pull them out.
Can't convert those back though. So
nope. Okay, that's all I had about Rainbow Six. That's
all you had.
Just want to pull that out real quick before you went too far away from microtransactions.
Well, it was just kind of like a break because we're back to Hearthstone.
Back to BlizzCon.
Back to BlizzCon news. Gosh, BlizzCon. I want to go sometime, man.
We need to try to at least, like, you and I need to try and save up to go to a convention this year.
All right. Here's of the Storm. Not Here's of the Storm. Darn it. Hearthstone. They're both H words. I'm so tired, man. It's been.
Yeah, it's 9.
It's 9 o'clock. And dude, I don't know if you remember, I had a game jam.
Yeah, how'd that go?
This weekend. I'll get around to it when you say what you plan, because I think I didn't play any video games last week.
Yeah, I played very little.
It's been busy. Anyway, Hearthstone. Hearthstone's getting a new adventure mode. This is their 3rd edition, I believe, because they started with Curse of Naxxramas and then Blackrock Mountain. This one will be called League of Explorers. And in this adventure, you'll be searching for treasures. It's like Indiana Jones style. I kind of a theme to it where you're going through maybe mountains or something.
Nice.
So it's going to be pretty exciting. They're going to add new cards as usual. New AIs to fight through, that kind of stuff. A new mechanic called Discover, which will award players with random cards or spells, effectively increasing their card draw without thickening the consistency of their deck. So you get more cards, but it still rounds the number of cards you can keep in your deck at one time to 40, I believe it is.
Wait, so if I get a card, it doesn't count to my deck?
No, as in it's this mechanic where, from what I read, it randomly gives you a card. So players will be able to have more cards to play on the board without increasing their deck size.
Okay.
Because you don't want to be I don't know, some Magic decks I've seen are pretty darn tall.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't. They should have a building what's it called? A building license for something that's all.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. Like some of the guys that go to school.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That we went to high school with, not go to LSU because nobody at LSU really plays that game.
Actually, I saw some guys the other day in the Union.
Really, I've never seen in the year and a half that I've been at LSU, I've not seen a single Magic.
No, they
get
together. I've seen them play Magic, Minecraft, and they were having a very competitive, loud game of chess the other day.
Nice,
which is pretty incredible.
Yeah,
like they're very rowdy. I was like, it's like they're watching football.
Pawn to H1. Yeah, go checkmate.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I never got Black Rock Mountain, and I never made my way through Curse of Naxxramas. So I'm probably not going to pick this up.
You need to get on your stuff, Mike.
Dude, there's so many games I need to get. I need money.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I need a job.
But we're in college.
Yeah, just wait till we're out. I hear good things. Buzz Light into the tunnel, my friend.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah. So, all right, continuing with oh gosh, what's happening? Oh, I'm having
Blizzcon.
Dude, I'm so tired. What's up with me? I need like coffee IV in my brain.
Speaking of school, I got a $5 gift card to Starbucks at school the other day.
Where'd you find that?
They were just handing them out. Like, if you had to play this little game on their iPad, and if you won or lost, you got a $5 gift card.
Hold up, where was this?
This was in front of the Union.
Front of the Union?
Where I always sit.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Jeez, I wish I got free stuff.
It was great. I haven't spent it yet, but I'm
the last time I went in front of the Union, there was a big crowd of people yelling something.
Yep.
We get those pretty often.
Love those guys.
I love. They're so nice. All right. So, World of Warcraft news. If you pre-order Legions, you get a free level 100 character boost. And something super awesome, you get early access to Demon Hunters.
Cool.
Before 7 days before release.
Oh, that's actually pretty decent.
That's pretty awesome because like the Demon Hunters look pretty awesome. Like I kind of considered playing that before my main.
Yeah.
And usually I like to level my main up, right?
Yeah.
Get him the max level, get him going. I try to avoid the stampede of people playing the new class, but Demon Hunters look pretty sweet.
Yeah, I remember us talking about them a while back. They seemed like they were pretty interesting.
They're gonna be. I'm super excited. They look like totally up my alley. But the Legions has a scheduled release date of on or before September 21st, 2016.
That's a ways away.
Yeah, that's what I don't... Usually there's about a year between games, but it seems like it's been already a year since our current expansion came out.
Yeah, I mean, that's a year away, and there wasn't...
Oh,
it's 10 months away from where it is right now.
This just in. We have 10 minutes. Yep, this is coming right into my ear right now. Just hand it to me. We need some paper. Like a paper on the microphone. It's been 10 months since it came out. I was a very energetic news person. Anyway, back to World of Warcraft and other things.
That was a long train to nowhere, Mike.
That's how my brain's been working lately, dude. I am so tired. I'm a mess lately. So, yeah, I haven't been playing World of Warcraft lately. I just haven't had time, which I'm really sad about because I want to get my peep whistle so badly.
That freaking peep.
It's the most adorable thing. I want... There was like this Twitter event, I think it was last month where like they took a bunch of selfies of this Peep plush animal. I want one. I need one. I will tape it to my head and walk around school.
I swear, Mike.
WoW is life. WoW is love.
WoW is love. WoW is life.
You know it.
That's Shrek, Mike.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, we're not going to get into that.
I'm just not on point with my internet memes. So, yeah, World of Warcraft coming out soon. Excited. Taft, are you going to play?
Yeah. No, probably not.
No? Oh, such sadness. Much sad.
That's money, and I don't have money because it's all going to Fallout 4.
Yes, Fallout 4. We need to talk predictions after this.
We do, yeah.
All right. Heroes of the Storm is getting a new character, but plot twist, he's controlled by two players at once.
What?
So the character's name is Cho'Gall, I believe is how it's pronounced. And he's a popular character in World of Warcraft, and he's an ogre with two heads. And the two heads constantly bicker.
Oh, jeez.
So, yes.
That sounds like that's going to be the most complicated character to play.
He's going to be pretty interesting. And here's the thing, okay? So, you can't buy him.
Okay.
the only way to obtain Cho'Gall, not the only way, but the only way he's not purchasable. The only way to get him at the moment is for those who have purchased the visual tickets for BlizzCon, the virtual tickets for BlizzCon.
Really?
Yes, that's the only way to get him. And what happens is that when those people play him, people who have played 2 games with him will get Cho'Gall for free.
Okay.
And when you play 4 games with him, you get gold. So that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like, I really hope he's common enough because you have to find 2 people to play him, and I'm really interested in how matchmaking is gonna work with random people.
Yeah. But I'm more interested in how that's gonna work playing as him.
Yeah, I guess maybe one person's gonna move and one person's gonna cast spells.
Maybe either that or one person's gonna randomly have control for a minute and then the other person's gonna have control for a minute or something.
That's gonna be some bickering.
Yeah, and I think that might be what they're going for, considering the character bickers a lot.
They made a character where they troll each other. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, no news. I haven't seen anything about what he's gonna be. If he's gonna be an assassin, he's gonna be a warrior or a specialist. He's probably gonna be a specialist, judging by how special he is.
Are they gonna give him more attack, considering it's 2 players?
That's what I was wondering. Is he going to count as 1 player?
Or is he going to count as 2?
Because if you have him on your team, then you're cut down to 4 characters, which would put you at a strategic disadvantage.
Or would they just add another person to your team?
See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're going to keep it to 5 players because 4v5 in damage, the 5's going to win.
Yeah.
Unless he has some sort of damage boost, but then on one-on-one, he's overpowered.
Exactly. But I mean, then again, if he is overpowered at that point, then it's actually technically 2 players on 1.
This is true. Well, on top of that, they also announced an arena mode for Heroes of the Storm, where it's going to be focused on smaller maps, and the objectives are going to be, it's kind of like a condensed map where players are forced to combat one another. And the cool thing is that the heroes are going to be randomly selected.
Oh, that'll be weird.
So you can play as players that you don't own.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Which is going to be pretty cool.
What if that dude gets chosen?
So one thing they showed off is all Illidan's. So everyone's playing the same class and they're all fighting each other.
Oh, jeez.
So, dude, this is going to be a bunch of fun.
Yeah, that sounds like it. I might actually need to check that one out.
I'm super excited for this, which is weird because it's kind of like it's kind of the opposite of the the games we have currently. Because in my head, the way I play is I don't want to die because the experience you give to the enemy team is not worth getting a kill. So it's not like Call of Duty where you run in and kill people die.
Yeah.
You don't want to die, or that's what's been hammered into my head.
Yeah.
You want to avoid that as much as possible, and getting that kill and running into the enemy lines just isn't worth it. So this is gonna be strange because in this game mode, I'm charging into them.
You have to fight them.
You have to fight. So I'm super excited about this. The trailer looks fantastic. It's awesome. All right, so let's end. This is all I have for BlizzCon, I guess. I don't know, man. There was a bunch of news this week, so many trailers.
I have some news. I'm not out of here completely. I'm just gonna let you finish your BlizzCon rant.
Just let me go until
let you nerd out for a little bit.
Yeah. Legacy of the Void had an awesome launch trailer.
I didn't see it.
Has a beautiful. I'll show you after the show, but it looked beautiful. Actually. Legacy of the Void actually comes out tomorrow as well.
Really?
Yeah. And Blizzard, I think they talked about this where, maybe they didn't talk about this, I don't know. But the reason why they're coming out on the same day, or what I'm suspecting, is because the players who play StarCraft, it's a very different game. So the players interested in that probably won't play, or probably aren't as hyped for Fallout. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
They're so different.
I've talked to people whose parents are hyped for Fallout 4.
Yeah, but the hardcore StarCraft people are going to get StarCraft.
Yeah, but no, literally what I just said, my friend showed his mother the Fallout 4 trailer and she was like, "Oh my god, that game looks awesome."
That's because Fallout 4 is going to break the world for one day.
Yeah. Like, I'm considering not going to school tomorrow. Mom and Dad, I hope you're not listening.
And the college gamers does not condone skipping classes.
But Taft does.
Taft's thoughts and ideas are independent of the the college game podcast.
Yeah, get that real quick voice in there. Taft's ideas are not condoning of the
Taft's
college game, whatever.
Side effects of Taft's ideas include diarrhea, headaches, and sometimes nausea.
And sometimes failing class. But hey.
And even death.
Dropping out of college. Getting a job.
Low wages.
Getting a job at McDonald's.
Unhappy wives. And so on and so on. Anyway, so yeah.
That really got really dark really quick.
That was another train to nowhere. But a lot of people have questions like, because Legacy of the Void finishes up our current StarCraft story.
And so that means that the next one is going to be StarCraft 3 question mark?
Well, they don't, like, no one's really sure right now if they're going to continue the story. But they also announced Nova Covert Ops, which is it's independent missions coming out, I believe, of spring 2016. So it'll be coming out early next year. This is 2015, right? Yes, 2016 is next year. So yeah, so maybe that's going to be a hint into future StarCraft games.
Yeah,
which would be pretty cool because the StarCraft story is pretty awesome, and I enjoy StarCraft. So, but
that's one thing I'll give Blizzard. One, their games are a lot of fun. And they are very very like nice to their fans, but also two, they can make one heck of a story.
The stories they make, man,
they're good at that. That's why I'm thinking that the movie, because I'm assuming that Blizzard had some say in the movie.
Oh, I'm sure. I believe it's an origin story
of why the conflict's going on
of Warcraft. It's talking about I think it's back to the Warcraft RTS games, showing the orcs coming to Azeroth.
Okay, yeah. So that'll be cool.
I believe it's that, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, real quick, since we're talking about the trailer.
Okay.
Okay, just for people who haven't seen the trailer, I'm going to spoil one little tiny thing. It hints at a human-orc romance, and I want to see that.
No,
it
doesn't.
Yeah, it does, and I totally want it.
To anyone...
They were like an inch from each other's face, dude.
Okay, to anyone out there that plays World of Warcraft, there's this weird love/friendship, like, no one's really... I think it's like... Jaina Proudmoore, who's a human mage, and Thrall have like a really deep like connection together because
That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about a man and a girl, a human male and a female orc.
You don't know that.
They were like 2 inches from each other's face, dude. Come on.
Yeah, but I can be 2 inches from your face.
That's not the best example, is it?
In fact, that's how we record the show.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I want to see how adorable that little half human, half orc baby is.
That was an orc baby.
No, that one definitely was, but I want to see how adorable the baby that those two are going to have, because they're in love.
Oh gosh, if you've taken biology before, you know the genetics are just going to be
It's going to be haywire.
It's going to look like a misshapen pumpkin.
We don't know that.
Yes, the orc though, holding the baby in one hand.
Yeah, that was a tiny baby that grows into that big old orc. Like,
yeah, dude, those orcs look like 400
puberty
pounds.
must hit them like a truck, son.
Gosh, dude, their muscles are just absurd. So yeah, I love the Protoss. The Protoss in StarCraft are my favorite.
Back to StarCraft. Okay,
yes, back to StarCraft. The Protoss are my favorite because they have this cool thing where they're I guess power tower, like RTS games sometimes, especially in StarCraft, you have to have okay, so this is a Protoss special thing. Well, no, there's creep for anyway. Well, I'm thinking about this too much.
Get to the point.
There are these things called pylons that power the structures for Protoss.
Okay.
And they have a certain range about them that power structures, but also anywhere within the range of a pylon, or they also have ships that can do this. But you can instead of taking time to spawn troops, you can teleport them there.
Yeah,
which is a pretty cool ability. And also, like, all their ships are awesome, and they're like this futuristic alien race. So they're my favorite. So I'm really excited to have a game about them. So I need to get this. I need to get this game. I think so many games I need to get.
Yeah, we're about to go broke, Mike. We're
about to go really broke.
Fourth quarter is always the worst.
Exactly, but dude, November
/ best because it has the best games, but the worst on my wallet.
Yeah, but hey, we have, in case we didn't mention this yet, we have microphone arms now.
Yeah, we do. We're moving up in the world.
Yeah, the books are back on the shelf.
I've gotten rid of the tissue box, I'm gonna put it on my mic stand to remind me from where I've come from.
It'll be your shock mount.
Exactly. There we go.
So it's super exciting. We don't have to hunch over. I don't have back aches after the show.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm excited. So yeah, I think that's it from BlizzCon. It was a lot of stuff, and I was so busy this week. I mean, last week, and this week's just looking busier. And right now, it's November, so we have all this stuff. It's
gonna be tough for the next couple weeks to play games.
My life is going through a blender right now.
It's gonna be tough to play games minus Fallout 4.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna email my teacher like, "Hey, Fallout 4 came out," and he's like, "Oh, I understand. Don't worry about it."
I've decided that if I ever become a teacher, I'm the type of teacher when a big game release comes out, I'm canceling class and I'm playing it in class, and my students can come and watch. Like, that's the type of teacher I'm going to be.
Mike, can I be in your class? Because that'd be so cool. I wish I had a teacher like that.
You know the Cox Auditorium, like the 1,000 people? I would be streaming in there.
That'd be so cool.
I'd be playing in there. That's the type of teacher I want to be.
That'd be awesome.
If I do become a teacher, which actually sounds like a lot of fun.
What kind of teacher, though? College teacher, yes. High school teacher, maybe. Anything below high school? Not no, but heck no.
No, I doubt middle school people want to watch a bloody Fallout game. They probably do.
What are you talking
about? Well, you said high school, not.
You've been in middle school, right?
That's true.
That's all they want to do is watch. All they want to do is watch, is blow stuff up, play violent video games, and play video games with scantily clad women.
What I meant to say was their parents might not agree with it.
Okay, there we go.
All right, well, that's it for BlizzCon.
Okay, now on to less important stuff.
All right.
Because I knew Mike had BlizzCon, and I wasn't going to touch that because that was his. Okay.
I love BlizzCon. Blizzard, I love you.
Yeah, okay. Do you need a moment, Mike?
I do. I just need some tissues.
Okay.
All this news is so beautiful.
Okay, so, absolutely no transition here. I'm just going to go straight to it.
Just dive into it like the pool of knowledge it is.
I guess we could kind of be like, you know what else middle schoolers like? Superheroes.
All right. I'll take it.
I was looking for some news this week, and I found something that was kind of entertaining and kind of pertained to us as college students.
All right. Hit me.
Oh, dang it. As much as I hate mobile games.
Yeah.
Marvel is coming out with a new Avengers mobile game.
Hold up. You hate mobile games?
I'm not a huge fan of them.
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm just not a huge. Let me rephrase it. I'm not the biggest fan of mobile games. I don't hate them.
I got you.
But most of them are play to win, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I have a problem with sticking to them.
Yeah. That's another thing I have a problem with. But there are a couple games that I absolutely love, like Adventure Capitalist and Dragon Vale are probably my two favorite ones.
I'll check this out.
Yeah.
All right, so they're making a mobile game.
Just this is going to be this episode's going to be called Train to Nowhere.
Train to Nowhere.
There
we go.
So they're releasing a game called Marvel's Avengers Academy.
Interesting.
Ooh, no. It's gonna give you like it's basically a game where the Avengers are in college.
Oh, whoa! What?
Yeah.
Wait! What?
Yeah, the Avengers are in college.
All right. The parties they would throw.
Yeah, dude. Like
Tony Stark would throw an amazing party.
Oh, it'd be so cool. They had a trailer and they had a bunch of stuff like for science and stuff like that. That was like by Tony Stark and like Thor sitting there, and he's about like he lifts his hammer up and lightning strikes it, and then he taps in a little poster onto like the bulletin board. It's kind of funny.
That's hilarious.
But it's described as an adventure simulation game for mobile devices that sees the Avenger cast into a reimagined as student versions of themselves.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, is this what type of game are we talking about here? Is it story based? Is it?
It seems like it has a slight story behind it.
For some reason, I'm imagining something like Clash of Clans. It's probably very wrong.
Oh, I think you might not be too horribly off.
Interesting.
Please
tell me there are different buildings you can make and stuff.
It's like it said in the article I read said that players will guide these up-and-coming superheroes and villains through superhero school, developing and upgrading their powers along the way.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it could be. Like, I'm definitely going to check this out.
Maybe it's like a group battle kind of thing. Where maybe not quite like Final Fantasy, but maybe the same model.
Yeah, but here is where it comes into the Clash of Clans kind of thing.
Okay.
You build your own superhero campus. You can give it training facilities, dorms, laboratories, classrooms, and student sports stadiums.
Can I attack other campuses?
In the like poster kind of thing.
Yeah.
That they show in the commercial, you can see something about Hydra. And I think Hydra might be like the other rival school.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. And it says like you even partake in social events like going on dates and battling rival cliques.
Oh my gosh,
because cliques are a real thing even in video games.
That's hilarious. I would really like Tony Stark to be super nerdy and covered in zits.
You know what kind of character Tony Stark's supposed to be, right? Though he's supposed to be a playboy.
Yeah, but I think he was like nerdy at first, and then I don't know.
Probably in high school, but not in college. Yeah. He probably bloomed in college.
Probably.
Yeah.
More of his thing.
And then it also said in the commercial, it was like study abroad in Asgard.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of I thought that was cool.
That's pretty funny.
But yeah, they've confirmed characters like Hawkeye, Black Widow, Loki.
Okay, I got some questions for you.
What's up?
Okay, let's take the 5 main Avengers in the Avengers movie.
Okay.
So let's take Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hawkeye, and let's just say the Hulk.
Okay.
No, that's not the Hulk. It'd be too easy. Let's say Black Widow.
Okay.
What would they major in college? Starting with Captain America. Let's start with Captain America.
Government, obviously.
Government?
Yeah.
You think? Okay, that's like
politics, like political sciences, definitely.
Definitely. I agree with that. Okay, next up, let's do Tony Stark.
Business.
Really?
All the way.
I would think mechanical engineering.
Okay, yeah, mechanical engineering with a minor in business.
I can see that. Okay, and Thor mythology?
No, he'd probably be history.
History? Definitely history. No, I would say mythology.
That you can't major in mythology though.
Mythology?
You can't major in it.
So probably maybe
history.
Greek history.
You can't. No, just history.
Just history.
Just history.
All right. So let's see. Black Widow. Not Black Widow. Yes, just Black Widow.
Oh god, that's a tough one.
Yeah, this is my first thought is interior design. I don't know why.
No, because she was a ballerina. It'd be ballet.
It'd be ballet.
She
performing arts.
Her training area.
Yeah.
Was they were called it was like a ballet area. Like they were the ballerinas or whatever, like the assassin training. Yeah.
All right. So now Hawkeye. What would he
Hawkeye would be the slacker.
Would be the slacker. Totally. I can see it.
He'd be the slacker.
I can see it.
He'd be the general he'd be the he'd be the general studies.
That's fantastic. All right. And the
Hulk would be science. Biology.
Biochem or something like that. All right. That was fun.
Yeah.
Fun
games with the college gamers.
Fun games with the college gamers.
Okay.
With the gamers.
On to more serious stuff, I guess.
Yes.
So, Mike, have you ever played DayZ? It's a PC game.
It's a PC game. It's not, I'm thinking of, it's not, what's that game with the zombies? Dead something.
Dead Island?
No, something else. What is it?
Dying Light?
No, it's where it's open worlds. You start out in a church. Our friend was obsessed with it for a while. What is it?
DayZ, I'm pretty sure.
It's not, is it? Okay, you keep going. I'm gonna figure out what this is.
Okay, but it's this game called there's this game that's on PC called DayZ for those of you who have been living under a rock because it's been incredibly popular.
Yes, I have. It was Kickstarter funded, right?
I don't know. It was originally an Arma 3 mod, an Arma 2 mod.
Okay.
And it got turned into a independent game.
Okay.
And in the 3 years that it's been out, it's had 3 million downloads.
Dang. It's been out for 3 years?
Yeah.
I think I remember when it first came out.
Yeah.
Jeez, I feel old. Where's my gray hair?
I know, right?
Still can't grow a beard.
I know.
Gosh.
Hey, no shave November for everybody out there.
Oh, you're right. That cuts like 10 minutes out of my morning routine.
Yeah, like my face right now is just getting to that point where it's itchy.
Yeah.
Okay, but so this is this game was originally supposed to come out in December,
Okay.
but it has been pushed back again, just like every other game, to well, it was supposed to come out in the winter. They didn't have a very specific release date, I don't think.
State of Decay. There we go.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That took me a while. There's no dead in that name.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a really fun one.
that was a great one.
But so now it is pushed back to first quarter, sometime in the first quarter for 2016.
So we don't have a date anymore.
Nope.
Darn.
I just smacked the mic.
All right. Have you played? Did you ever play the game we're talking about? What's the name?
Daisy or the other one?
Daisy.
No, but because it's strictly PC
Oh, I see.
for right now. It's actually about to come out to
That's awesome.
Xbox and PlayStation 4.
Nice.
Which is why I'm talking about it. And that's what was delayed. If I didn't say that, could have sworn I said it though.
Mm-hmm.
But I've watched a lot of people online play it, and it looks so fun.
I managed to avoid a lot of the gameplay somehow. I don't know how.
There are a lot of people out there, like the Rad Brad. He plays it a lot. He played it a lot.
Yeah.
Frankie in 1080p still plays it some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a fun game,
Awesome.
or at least it looks like it is. And you'll actually be able to get it a little bit early on the Xbox game preview, which has not come out yet, I don't believe. But it's going to act similar to the Steam Early Access,
Yeah.
except for the fact that you have to buy it.
But you still have to buy games in early access.
You do?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, really? Yeah, you do. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say. Is you don't have to buy it at first. You get a demo.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I got switched up real quick.
Demos are nice.
Yeah, you get a demo instead. So instead of buying an unfinished product up front, they let you play a demo to see if you want to buy it right then and then.
That's nice because like buying early access games are kind of a gamble
Yeah,
because sometimes they're pretty unpolished.
yeah. And so, but other games that are going to be in the program are going to be like Ark Survival Evolved, which looks like a lot of fun. It's basically a non-zombie version of this game.
Ark Survival Evolved. What is that?
Dinosaur game.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's not the robot dinosaur game, right?
No, that's
That's-
Horizon.
Horizon. Okay, I get those games mixed up.
Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn, that's what it is.
There you go. That game looks awesome,
Yeah,
but
it's solely PS4.
I know it's so sad.
Okay, but yeah, so that's coming out. I'm disappointed that it got delayed. But on to the good news of the day.
Fallout 4?
Nope, that's the good news of tomorrow.
Oh,
Because it's bad news right now because it hasn't come out yet.
brownie face.
Yeah. So Bloodborne, that really popular game that's like Dead Souls,
Okay.
is actually getting a small add-on to it for free, even for people who haven't bought any DLC.
That's nice. Free stuff is always
Yeah.
nice.
What it's going to do is it adds in a group called League. And it's like an online kind of thing. Like you join it and you help other players online, and you compete for just basically titles on the leaderboard and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So like they're like titles to your name.
No, you're like on a leaderboard. Like
Okay, so
like
people-
you want to be like number one on the leaderboard or something like that.
So people will be able to like
it's
research.
It's a competitive kind of thing.
Okay.
And so yeah, but it's I saw a picture of it. Like it's the picture of like the leader or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a dude in like an old constable's outfit with a bucket on his head.
Bucket.
Yeah.
That sounds
And
awesome.
I think in Bloodborne, I didn't play it, but I've seen a lot of pictures of it and stuff. And I think the bucket helmet is an actual helmet you can get. That's pretty popular.
That's fantastic.
And he's wearing one.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And
Bucket helmet. I played bass for Bucket helmet
Yeah.
in high school. Actually,
that sounds like a really awesome like metal name.
metal, not indie.
No,
Kinda
definitely metal.
Bucket helmet. Yeah. Okay, I can see it.
Yeah. And
We are Bucket helmet.
but it's also adding a weapon called the League Cane,
Okay.
which is just another weapon. But it's also adding a really cool new ability, which is going to help out a lot. Called they don't have a name for it, but it calls in help of co-op or AI control. I think it's or AI controlled allies, or it's just straight ally controlled AIs.
You say AIs or allies. How many?
Not ally control. AI controlled allies.
How many can you call in?
It didn't say.
It didn't say.
It did not say. And I looked and I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
So, but it might just be like 1 or 2. But that'll be really, really helpful for boss fights and stuff.
That's true. Well, getting as many people as you can is always useful for boss fights.
It is, especially in a game like Bloodborne and Dark Souls, where bosses kill you in like 1 hit sometimes.
Oh yes, isn't Dark Souls famous for being difficult?
Yeah, so they're made by the same person. They're like the same style of game, just set in a different like universe.
I gotcha.
Yep. So that's it for news for me. And actually, wait, real quick. There's something I want to talk to you about before we move on.
All right, here we go.
I'm mad at Bethesda right now. As much as I love them for releasing Fallout 4 tomorrow.
Hold up. R. Taft. Ladies and gentlemen, please take a moment to let this seep into your souls and just like break your hearts. Our Taft is mad at Bethesda.
You'll see why in a second.
You better have a darn good reason for this.
I feel like I do.
All right. Let us hear it.
They ported Skyrim to Xbox One, but as a technical exercise.
You know, I'm not mad because
No.
I can still play Skyrim.
So can I. I have an Xbox 360, but
I can still play it in HD though. I don't know.
so it still looks fine on my Xbox 360, but you know, like, come on. Like, that's just like a tease.
I'm sure they had a good reason why they didn't port it. I'm sure maybe it was
They
probably
did
glitchy.
port it is the problem. They did.
But no, for not releasing it.
I'm sure too, but they still did it. And
I'm sure it wasn't like up to their standards or something.
I'm sure, but they still did it.
It's possible they're gonna. I don't know. It's possible they can still release it. They might be polishing it.
It's like it's up there on the list of like one of the first games to be done.
Of course,
like voted and stuff like that. It's except for Red Dead. It's like the one by a landslide.
Did they have a dude? Red Dead needs to come to PC. But did they have for PCs? They had HD DLC. Did that ever come to console?
No.
So I bet they could probably use that for this consoles.
Oh yeah, because Skyrim was already pushing the capabilities of the Xbox 360.
Definitely.
But yeah, so that's all. I just want to talk about that real quick because that made me very angry.
I'm sorry, Taft. Just for that, I'm gonna play Skyrim.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right now. I'm just gonna open it up right now.
Just right now.
So, dude, when I listen to my Pandora account, I have like a game music channel, and
so do I.
Dude, like when the Skyrim theme song comes on, it just like it's like remembering a bunch of memories. Like you know, in the movies, like if you have amnesia, and like suddenly all your memories come back, it's kind of like that. I'm just kind of like hit with like, oh gosh, like that song is just iconic for me.
It really is. In fact, you played it right before we started this. Talking about we're sitting here playing a bunch of old songs and stuff like that. Speaking of which, I'm gonna shout out to my girl real quick, Taylor Davis, for playing like the Zelda songs. If you guys like Zelda songs or video game songs, she does a lot of those. Listen to her. Shout her out. Taylor, call me.
All right. Well, I think that's the news. That's
it. That's all
week.
I got.
God, it was a long news cycle. We're at an hour.
Jeez.
I know, right?
This will be our longest episode.
That's November for you.
Yeah.
That's November for you. All right. Well, let's move on to what are we playing? Yep. Which for me, it's nothing at the moment. What you playing? Yeah, last week I didn't play a single game.
I feel like I didn't have much time to play anything either. So I feel like since we're so long on this episode right now, why don't we go ahead and go to like our predictions for Fallout 4?
Well, actually, I would like to talk about Game Jam.
Okay, we can talk about that.
So, Game Jam...
I give you permission to talk about that.
For people who don't know, I kind of explained this in the last episode, the little clip at the end. The Wix Game Jam it's put on by the Women in Computer Science, but like anyone can join. You don't have to be a girl.
Yeah.
And it's a 48-hour game competition where people can use whatever game engine they want. I think it's frowned upon to use like paid assets. Like, I think 90% of the art, like a majority of the art there was handmade by people. We had artists, musicians,
really, that's
programmers. Cool. Like this was a serious competition.
Yeah.
Like the art I saw there was absolutely gorgeous.
Real quick, I'm gonna fire some shots at PlayStation 4.
Oh no. Well, okay. Let me finish before we get to the Fallout stuff.
No, I'm just saying that some of like the art, like Cammy was saying, some of the art from that was better than the PlayStation for Fallout 4, and this was an amateur competition.
That's true. Well, no, because one team, there was only one team that used the Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
And like the Unreal Engine handles lighting really well, and the rooms they made just looked absolutely spectacular, like rivaled professional video games.
Yeah.
Like the type of lighting we saw in the Battlefront game.
Really?
Like that type of lighting.
Golly.
These guys, they actually left the digital media building and went to the arts building because they had equipment there that could help render characters and like they get lighting right and stuff.
Really? That's cool.
Like it was a team of all artists, which was crazy.
I'm sure they killed the art part.
The art, oh yeah, they won best art.
Yeah,
it was absolutely insane. A lot of people used Game Maker, which it's a free. It's good for 2D games.
Is that the thing we used in game design?
No. This makes what we used a toy because like I wrote scripts and things for this, so it was actual code. You could make all the art yourself.
Okay.
So like it was, and like the coding isn't actually like the syntax for the coding. Like if you forget a semicolon, it actually adds it for you.
That's nice.
So like Taft, I really wish you could have come. Like you would have enjoyed the heck out of it.
Told me about it too late.
Hey, actually, there's one in January.
Really?
So I was thinking like we should go.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of fun.
Just give me the details or whatever.
I will do that. But it was a lot of fun. A lot of people were using Unity.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is like, that's something I want to start doing because it looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it was a blast. I hardly slept. It was freezing. The weird thing, okay, we were in a room that had windows, but they were covered by these gigantic, like, motorized blinds. And the only door was in the corner of the room and was tinted black. So, like, time had no concept of time in that room. So, like, I would look up. It's, like, 11 in the morning. I look down. I look back up. It's 4 in the afternoon.
Go.
Like, time was, like, it was, like, one big day for me the whole weekend.
It was non-existent.
It was absolutely, like, this is the strangest feeling ever. But it was so much fun. We had food. This whole thing was free, by the way. Like,
really?
I'm wearing the shirt right now.
Really? It was free?
It was free. They fed us. The food was pretty decent.
Dang, we definitely need to do this.
EA actually sponsored it because it was in a digital media building. The third floor
is EA. Yeah.
has an EA office.
Yeah, I had a friend who worked there last year.
So it was so much fun. You should have gone.
Yeah, I wish you had told me about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I completely forgot. I was like, I'm just gonna sign up for this, see how it goes. But like, as it came closer, I was like, this is super exciting. I should have told more people about it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So definitely next time, man, you and me, we're gonna rock it.
We're gonna kill it. We're gonna win.
Rock it and sock it. So we actually, I'll tell you about our game. We made a game. So the theme for it this time was wake up. That was the theme. So like, a lot of people, there was a game. The Unreal game was like this old person and like. They were going through their house and ends up they were like in the medical bed somewhere. I'm not quite sure. Like the house turned into a hospital.
Oh, nice.
Like it was super art. They had like a cutscene in there and everything. It was super artsy. There was one where it was a puzzle game where you had to use moonlight to wake up a child as like this demon thing creeps closer and closer to the window.
That's not creepy.
It was super, super eerie. There was one where like, it was like LSD mixed with video games. It was a 2-player fighting game.
What?
Which was super crazy. Yeah. There was actually an Oculus VR there, but no one ended up using it. I think someone planned to, but they didn't have enough time to implement it.
Oh, okay. That's the worst.
There was a tower defense game. There was one game where you are like a cup of coffee and you're defending the coffee jug from like sleep or something. It was really strange. There was a lot of really good art.
That's cool.
And like really impressive ideas, and like it was really awesome to see all the stuff that people made in 48 hours like coming together, these groups. So our game, you are a college student and you wake up late in your dorm and you have 30 minutes to get ready for a test and to go to class. And the player could interact with objects around the room, and a prompt would tell you how much time each action took up.
Okay.
So like getting dressed would take 10 minutes, studying would take 20 minutes, and you only had 30 minutes. It wasn't like an actual timer. Yeah. It was kind of like a currency kind of thing.
Like, you had like $5.
And so like we had to write art. We had to make art for like, so when you get closer, the art would highlight to know you can interact with it. I had to write scripts for all that. So when you got closer, it was a lot of fun. Like I learned all of it over the weekends.
Nice.
I didn't know like anything about Game Maker before then.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be too good at the script writing part, but I feel like I'd be pretty decent at the story part.
It was all if statements, man. It was easy. You could Google it and figure it out.
Okay.
But like the art was, I think you'd be good at the art. It was pixelated art.
Oh, okay, yeah, it might be.
And like it had a native art maker device thing. So yeah, and like depending on what things you chose to do and didn't do, you would get prompts at the ends. So if you don't get dressed, you get arrested for public indecency.
That's awesome.
If you don't brush your teeth fall out.
Oh.
Like it was a really like after we were done, we were like, this is like it's either like lose or lose harder.
Yeah.
Like the only way to pass
It's the Dark Souls of getting up.
Exactly. I think the closest thing you got to passing the test, you had to get dressed so you don't get arrested. You had to study so you can pass, and then you had to use the restroom so you don't poop yourself during the test. And then you get a 78.
Golly.
Like we realized like gosh, it's like all negative things. No, the best thing you can get is if you were to brush your teeth, get dressed, and take a shower, you would get a date.
Nice.
So that's probably the best outcome we have.
Nice.
But
what would you get on the test?
I think you would fail the test. But hey, you got a date, right?
Worth it.
You
Totally worth it.
got a shoulder to cry on afterwards.
Exactly.
So it was a lot of fun and met a lot of great people. Like the whole atmosphere was just absolutely awesome. And I would recommend it to anyone. It's a global game jam. It's one in January. So it's like international event. Everyone will be we streamed it live on YouTube.
Really?
The game jam thing, yeah.
That's cool.
It was mostly just like a camera sitting in spot and people doing quietly working. So it wasn't like super exciting, but the whole thing was pretty awesome. So I recommend anyone listening, I seriously recommend doing this, especially if you're interested in games. Cause like everyone there, the moment you start talking, like I've rarely been in a room where I'll start talking about a game and 4 or 5 people walking by will stop and join in the conversation.
Oh, that must be awesome.
Like, just like we were talking about how like Skyrim decision making and like a bunch of people came by and they just joined the conversation. So it was like 6 of us talking about Skyrim.
That's awesome.
It was like, I rarely, like I've never been in a situation like that.
Yeah.
It was such an awesome atmosphere.
Sounds like it.
But yeah, it was awesome. But, I managed to get like 2 games of Heroes of the Storm in. That was fun. But other than that, no games for me, just making them.
Proud of you.
So Taft, what have you played this week, by the way?
I played a very, very, very small bit of Knights of the Old Republic, like the original one.
Oh, what prompted you to do that?
Me and my friends are thinking about doing a Star Wars role playing, like D&D kind of thing.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
And so I was like, they love Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, and
yeah,
we're kind of like setting the time period in there.
I gotcha.
So I was like, might as well play a little bit and find out what I'm working with.
That sounds like fun.
It was fun.
Did you finish Assassin's Creed?
Oh yeah, dude, I beat that last week.
Oh yeah, did we talk about that at all?
We did.
We did? You liked it?
Yeah.
You liked it? You gave it like an 8 or something?
Yeah, like a solid 8.5.
I gotcha. Okay, well, let's end on a good note.
Let's talk about that. Wait, what are we talking about?
We're talking about, it has something to do with like nuclear fire? No, you know what?
It's probably like the 4th game in a
I
certain
think
series.
Something about war and like,
How it changes all the time.
I think it changes a lot.
Probably.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
So, Fallout 4, Taft, predictions, things you're looking forward to, things you're nervous about.
Okay, things I am looking forward to is this seems like it's going to have a lot more customization, and anybody who's a regular listener knows just how much I love customization. But like, I'm super excited for the weapons customization because that's something brand new.
That's going to be awesome.
That's going to be amazing. And super excited for the customization of like your own power armor.
That's awesome.
That's going to be a lot
of
fun.
The power armor looks pretty good.
But like I said, I'm really excited about the gun customization because like you can turn like they had like the laser rifles and like laser pistols, but now you can have like a laser rifle and turn it into a laser pistol or turn your laser pistol into a laser shotgun. Like
that's pretty cool. I never really played the laser weapons in New Vegas.
Me neither, but I'm probably gonna make a point to do it this time.
You know, I felt like they were kind of neglected a little bit.
They were
maybe like the perks just weren't.
They didn't
as good.
I'm gonna be honest. The reason I didn't play with them is they didn't look as cool.
They didn't, they definitely didn't look. They look like batteries strapped together.
Yeah, and some of the guns I've seen in this one look really cool.
It's true.
Like in that video we were watching the comparisons and stuff.
Yeah.
One dude had like a laser, like it looked kind of like a laser sniper rifle.
Yeah.
And it looked really awesome.
And like they didn't feel as powerful. Like when I shot them, they felt weak.
Yeah, you just go choo.
Yeah, I felt like a staple gun going off or something.
Wait, real quick. Did you which one did you like more, the plasma or the laser?
I go with laser.
I like the plasma more.
But like I hardly used either of them. I really couldn't tell you the difference between them.
I like the plasma more because when you use that one, one, they looked a little bit cooler, and two, when you shot somebody and killed somebody with a laser one, it would turn them into ash. Yeah. Or if you shot them with a plasma one, it would turn them into goo.
I never noticed that. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So things I'm excited about, the art.
Yeah.
See, it's like New Vegas, but with like HD graphics.
Yeah, and they took off like the New Vegas had like an orangish tint, I think it was.
Yeah.
They took off the orangish tint.
But like it looks great, and like the nuclear like weather is pretty cool. Like you remember I was talking a show or two ago, that green mist?
Yeah.
Apparently that's some sort of weather phenomenon.
Really?
Yeah, it's like some sort of nuclear related weather.
That'll be cool. I'm also really excited that they're going back to the city.
That's true.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. Like, but it's like the Capital Wasteland.
Yeah,
but it's less city, more. It seems like it's gonna be a good combination between New Vegas and 3, like versus like terrain wise.
I gotcha. Well, let's hope that because the console restrictions aren't there as much, let's hope it's not a segment as New Vegas.
Yeah.
Because that's why they segmented New Vegas. Because the consoles couldn't handle such a widespread.
Really?
They originally wanted one giant city.
Yeah.
But the consoles couldn't handle that.
That was probably my biggest complaint about Fallout 3.
Master Race.
Oh, hush up. But yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Dude, can we talk real quick about how awesome the new Vault suit looks?
The Vault suit looks sweet.
It looks really cool. Like
dude,
the other ones, that was the first thing I got rid of. It looked horrible. This one is like, I might keep it around. Like,
they look like saggy jumpsuits, which I think that's what they were supposed to be.
But now they're like bodybuilder suits, and you just look awesome.
Dude, they look suction, like they suck the air out.
You look sexy is what you do. You look sexy.
That butt though, that booty,
that booty
hugs them cheeks, cheek support.
That crescent moon.
You know it. So let's move on to
let's get off butts.
Let's get off butts for this goes. Oh gosh, I can't say anything.
Before this goes south.
I was gonna say before we go too deep into this conversation, but
yeah, don't say that.
Too late. It's in the audio forever. So yeah, things you're worried about.
I'm honestly not worried about much.
Really?
I'm not. I'm worried about the hype. Like the story hype.
Like maybe it's just not going to live up to it.
Yeah, maybe that. But actually, no. I take that back. There's one thing I actually am worried about.
All right.
Like how you can build your own settlement.
Yeah.
A little bit worried about that.
Why is that?
It might get too like out of hand. You know what I mean? Like it's just like too complicated at certain points. Like you'll be sitting there like they're getting attacked and you have to go save them, or you have to go do this, and you're like all the way across the map, and it's gonna be aggravating to go save them. Because knowing me, if these people are like building a settlement with me, I'm not gonna want them to die.
I gotcha. Like I'm sure you'll be able to defend yourself. Like
I'm sure you can. You can set up like stuff for them to use and stuff.
But you don't want to babysit them.
Exactly. Yeah, and I'm scared you might have to babysit them.
That's true. I'm worried about glitches. Bethesda's always going to have glitchy games, especially because these worlds are like so, like, I don't know, large and stuff. I'm a little worried about that, but from what I hear, there's lots of glitches already.
Yeah. What I'm worried about is death claws.
They haunt you in your dreams.
Those things like have always been like, oh, those things are creepy. They're scary. They're gonna kill me. Now they're absolutely horrifyingly real looking.
Yes.
And do not like them, and they don't like me either.
Don't get along. What I'm super excited is the before story.
Yeah,
I'm really excited.
All of what, like 30 seconds, because we saw most of it.
I love like stories, like beginner stories like that, with like origin stories.
Yeah.
Like I love to play through those like over and over again. Just
That's one thing I
absorb
liked.
it.
That's one thing I liked about 3 is they had that little origin story.
Exactly. Fallout New
First, like,
Vegas.
Your first like hour or so was in the vault.
Yeah, like you started as a baby or something.
Dude, the vaults in Fallout 4 look awesome.
They do. They look awesome. Dude, I think I'm gonna play it tonight. I'll play it tonight, 12. I'll get homework done. I'll get editing. I'll get the show up, and I'm just gonna go play for an hour.
Nice.
I think Cammy's gonna start glaring at me here in a moment.
No, you know Cam would be right behind you. Watch out for the death claw.
Oh no, Pico, I'm Mickey Mouse. All right. Well, dude, this has been a long news-packed show.
We should probably cut it off pretty soon.
I am.
Not now.
I'm tired, man. I'll be honest with
too.
you. It's been a long week. I have homework and tests day after day.
Yeah, I have to go take
a week.
I have to go work on a psychology quiz.
Ew, that sounds gross. Well, so let's talk about next week. Just a heads up to everyone. I'll be out of town at Rice University for a ballroom competition. So I think we're going to get back around Sunday, like maybe mid-Sunday. So we'll figure this out.
Yeah, so it'll either be like we did this weekend, where since Mike was out, we'll either do it Monday again.
Yeah. It'll be Monday or Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday or
We'll
Monday.
figure it out. And just check Twitter. I'm sure I'll mention something about it on Twitter.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a heads up about that. And I think that's a wrap.
Yeah.
I would say a salad wrap or burrito wrap. What would you say, Taft?
Lettuce wrap.
Lettuce. Oh, plot twist. All right. So this is the College Gamers. As usual, you can contact the show with the email collegegamersshow@gmail.com. That's 2 S's.
Because we're cool like that.
We're cool like that. You can follow me on Twitter at BlueCows with a Z, BlueCowz. Taft has a Twitter.
Yep. And it is Taft Faust 8. Yeah.
Yes. 8 sandwiches. Yes, that's a show.
I could go for a sandwich right now.
Sandwich does sound pretty good. How about a Fallout 4 sandwich?
Nope, that'll be incredibly irradiated.
That's true. Hey, you might grow in the dark.
Maybe.
Which sounds pretty cool.
It does. Wait, what if I'm trying to go to sleep?
Yeah, that was my first thought. You never sleep like that. Anyway.
Okay. So.
All right. Enough Fallout 4 talk before we start the podcast all over again.
Long train to nowhere.
Yes. Thank y'all for listening. And you know what? I hope everyone has a fantastic time playing Fallout.
Yeah, me too. And I'm sure it's going to be great. And it'd be really cool if maybe to talk about with some of our fans about it and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Send your emails, send your comments,
Yeah.
send your, you know what? Send your reviews. Like, tell us what you think of the game. We'll be excited to talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank y'all for listening.
Bye-bye.
Later. Blue Cow Radio.